Welcome back to Future Sun Tarot. My name is Tom Janae, and today we will be getting an energetic forecast for my fire signs for the month of July 2024. I've already pre-shuffled and said the needed prayers for guidance protection, so we're going to get straight into it, guys. I would have done these by individual zodiac time, but I'm pressing on time because July is tomorrow. So let's just get straight into it. Let's get some of our energy for my fire signs for the month of July 2024. One card at a time, please. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups coming out. Failure and abundance. So pretty contradicting energy. Potentially a door may have closed for you that actually was a blessing. That actually was a blessing in disguise, potentially as well. It seems like just once again, rejection is God's protection, sort of energy that is coming out for you guys. A lot of flowing potentially with an abundance. Potentially you may have like left a relationship, left some sort of dynamic fire signs that was not for you, but now you're truly allowing your body to have more space energetically, and more abundance is flowing to you energetically. So because abundance doesn't necessarily have to just be financial. The Three of Cups talks about more of a heart space abundance, abundance of the heart, abundance of joy, abundance of soul, like reflection or soul enjoyment. And so potentially you may have been freeing up space by letting go of individuals, freeing up space by releasing people, making hard decisions, which could technically be a form of failure, not fully going forth with something that you once have committed into. This could also be letting go of sort of dynamics, releasing control in regards to work situations or relationships, things like that. So just pay attention to when failure can really be an opportunity, when failure can really be something that is something catalyst for growth or expansion or truly abundance. Let's get some more divine insights for my fire signs for the month of July. What should my fire signs be aware for the month of July? Should my fire signs be aware for the month of July? One card. Yeah, and also potentially an area where you thought you may have been failing, potentially. Like, for example, if you had this work situation and you spoke your mind, and in that pursuit of you, like, preparing to speak your mind, speak your piece, give them, kind of how you feel about situation, you may have expected, like, hey, I'm okay if I lose my job, if something is on the line because of me speaking my mind, I'm okay with that. And you may have got comfortable with that, and potentially you are growing, or you may got a promotion, or things are expanding because you decided to make that tough decision. That's kind of what this failure and abundance kind of contradicting energy is alluding to for me. But it really is kind of talking about potentially even honoring like your ancestors, honoring your grandpas or your dad or father figures. They may have some advice for you. You may want to connect and communicate with them as well, or maybe honoring that side of that masculine side, potentially doing something, voicing your control, voicing your opinion on something, being a little bit more mature in the center of things, regardless of how you are perceived or viewed. You may want to watch the water sign video because some of this kind of feels like that water sign energy for this current month. Are you maybe like a Sagittarius, or like really close to being a Scorpio or something like that? Or you may be like a Scorpio but and tropical, but then like a Sagittarius and Vedic or sidereal astrology, something like that. If so, potentially you need to watch both videos. But yeah, be honest about things that feel cruel. Like, this energy is saying speak up for yourself for the month of July 2024. Like, if something is going the way that you don't like, speak up for it. Don't just let life happen without you voicing your concerns and voicing who you are. This is still your life as well. So if somebody is mishandling you, mistreating you, if you're not getting fair pay, fair wages, fair opportunities, voice those concerns. Potentially individuals may not even know that you're not getting fair opportunities, or may not even be aware of what's going on. They may not be aware of the discrepancy in like what's the balances, or the discrepancy in either these roles or pay or whatever the case may be. So you need to vocalize. Closed mouths do not get fed, and this is the energy for this month for you guys, fire signs. Also be careful, like not wanting to seem like a novice or seem like a beginner and things like that, where you decide to not ask questions, you decide to kind of get everything on your own when you have these resources out there for you. So ask and you shall receive. Ask questions. Do not be this person where you have to know it all. You may actually seem more, yeah, this is this energy. You seem kind of more abundant when you are asking questions. When you are admitting you are wrong, you seem more abundant. When you are admitting your failures and admitting like, hey, I don't really know this, can you explain it to me? You are actually you will receive more, as opposed to you saying, I know it all, whatever, or I'm just going to get through this by myself. And then you're actually having to use your own resources or a smaller amount of resources, as opposed to going to someone who has a greater understanding and knowledge that could help you and guide you. So pay attention, audit what's around you. What resources do you have that could really benefit you and that could guide you currently, especially in this upcoming month? This energy just talks about being okay, being a beginner, being okay with being a failure, because failure is right with growth. Like right when you decide to, like failure is a step in the process of growing, and it's a step in the process of understanding. It is a step in the process of development. And so this is basically what this energy is saying, like, hey, I'm okay, I'm a novice, I may have got this wrong, this is what's going on, I'm open and honest about my situation, and you will be surprised with how many resources can flow and come to you. That's like if you're buying a home for the first time and there's these opportunities to be like a first time homeowner, and instead of applying for the grant or the loan or something like that, you decide, no, I can just do it on my own, it's okay. Why not? Why not get, free money, etc. So you may want to look into like African American resources or grants available, or grants based on women, or grants based on your particular situation if you are launching a business or making some large term or large investment. Yeah, it's just like you don't know how many people are waiting to help you, waiting to be of assistance towards you. So just once again, closed mouths do not get fed. That even talks on a spiritual level. Go talk to your ancestors, go to the altar, tell them what you need, tell them what you need help with. Allow them to be there for you, and don't just do it all by yourself. That is this energy. Call all your team. Call up your people. Call up your people. That's this energy. Like, don't you try to do it on your own. Like, yeah, that can make you seem brave, or you may seem like you're mature, you have it all together. That's okay. There's times for that. But if this is not the time, just, put the pride to the side. Put the ego to the side. You may want to check out the water sign reading, truly. Put the pride to the side. Receive the help. It takes a village. It is okay. It's just like someone is putting up some sort of front, like, oh, everything is fine, I can do this all on my own, or maybe someone wants to be closer to someone else, but they are just like, I don't even need to say it, or they should just do this on their own, they should know, they should come, this is just how it is, this is just the principle of it. Don't do all that. Closed mouths do not get fed. How do you know that someone is going through their own life is going to once again, at the beginning of the reading, I said someone may not be able to see what you're seeing, or they're not seeing that you're not getting treated fairly. So instead of assuming that they do see it, just speak it out loud, talk about it. Voice your concerns to the other person. Hey, I don't feel like you call me enough. Hey, I don't feel like we connect enough. Hey, I don't feel like we hang out enough. You never know what can happen, as opposed to you just controlling the situation and saying, hey, they don't call me enough. I'm annoyed, I'm upset with them. Yeah, release those like walls. You may have a lot of walls up, a lot of resentment, a lot of, I was going to say grudges, but they said grants as well. So potentially someone is applying for a lot of these grants. So even would applying for these grants be more vulnerable in your pursuit of it, be more vulnerable by your situation, your circumstances, especially if it's specific to a certain demographic. Yeah. Just be more open. It's like release Release some of the past. Be open to new possibilities, new responses, you know. Trust people. Allow them to kind of prove you wrong at times. Don't just put them in this box and just, you know, force yourself to see them only in that sort of way. Also pray for them. Pray for your enemies. Pray for those individuals where you feel like they're stuck in some sort of ways. Pray for them to expand and grow, because that helps you out, because you're using this energy to kind of be fixated and upset that someone isn't performing or being the person that you want them to be. So why not pray for them? Why not change it? Why not make life magical? Why not be the creative of your destiny? But also remember, what you project out, you also receive. So if you're saying this person won't get better, this person won't do better, this person won't call, they won't. So just remember what you're projecting. So instead of saying, oh, this person isn't professional, actually, I just pray that this person becomes more professional. I hope that this person grows in this sort of way. I hope that we can get on this level together. I would love that. I would pray for that. Things like that. It is true when they say pray for your enemies, because that also frees up space within yourself. You pray for your enemies and they get better. They're no longer part of the issue. Now you have freed up energy. Once again, back to these contradicting cards. When you release things that are not working, when you release it, you can free up more energy. You can have more energetic abundance about you. So that's basically what this is. It's also talking about potentially maybe needing to do like a deep cleanse of the house. You may be a little late on spring cleaning. You may need to do a nice summer clean for someone out there. You may need to, like, you know, cleanse your stones, clean your area, clean your altar, make things a little bit more appealing, and just bring more fresh energy into your home and into who you are. Let's get some more divine insights. So I'm going to clarify the overall energy cards for you guys with my hoodoo deck. So can I get a clarifying card? And I don't know how these cards got in reverse like this. It's kind of chaotic. I'm going to try to fix a little bit of them really fast. Alright, y'all. Let's get a clarifying card for the Seven of Pentacles for my fire signs for the month of July. Alright, clarifying card for the Three of Cups. Alright. Okay, we have the Ten of Knives and the Mother of Baskets coming out to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, this feels like asking for help. This feels like redemption. This feels like saying, I know. This is like really going to the altar, going to like the matriarch of the family, the ancestors, going to the patriarch of the family, going to someone, but I'm saying matriarch because we have the Mother of Baskets, and ask them for assistance, ask them for help, you know, going to them and pouring your heart out at the altar, pouring your heart out to them, praying to them, giving them and casting your cares away, and allowing them to catch them and heal you and help you out. Once again, admitting that, hey, I am in a bad space. I can pray myself out of it. I can mentally elevate myself out of this. This is just that admitting. Admitting may be the hardest part for you guys in this upcoming month, when it's like, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to fail, you know? And then for this Three of Cups, this abundance card, our clarifying card is Color Jack, which is the Hangman in here. So this may be something that you have been waiting on. This may be just really you talking about, I changed my perspective. I don't necessarily, asking for help doesn't have to mean I'm a failure, you know? You may just need to change your perspective of what failure is. Because in this deck, this card is failure, but in other decks, it's a Seven of Pentacles, and it's someone who's looking at all the amount of like abundance that they've accumulated. And you know, when you get to the 8, it's in more order. It's like seeing the fruits of your labor, or being able to like work and receive the abundance right away. But then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is also like a give and take balance. So this is in between the 6 and the 8. It's not necessarily saying complete failure, but it's not as good as the 6. It's not as good as the 8 technically. But this card is like that failure card, where to me, I say that this card is like failure to allocate your resources, failure to put things where they need to be. And once again, that kind of talks about failure in a way that you're hoarding emotions, hoarding negative emotions, right? And you want to release that so that you can have more abundance, you can have more space for the positive emotions to come and take place and replace these negative emotions. So a lot of this is talking about address where you may be wrong and release it. Why does it have to be wrong? Why not can it just be a mistake that's guiding me to my path, my correct path? You can fall a million times, and as long as you decide to keep getting back up, you're going to find your destination, you're going to find the path, you're going to find the place that's perfect for you. But that's all I have for you guys. my lovely fire signs. I hope this message was useful for you guys and gave you a lot of guidance. Once again, if you like more information about me, it is in the description box. For a more detailed tarot of your complete zodiac sign, feel free to visit my Substack. That's futuresuntarot.substack.com. And if you like an in-person or a virtual reading, feel free to visit my website, futuresuntarot.com. Additionally, I will be participating in reading tarot at Essence Fest. That will be July 5th through the 7th from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So feel free to come get a free reading and visit me and meet me in person. I would love to see you guys there. I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing day and an amazing month, my fire signs. And make sure you go check out that water sign reading as well. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, lovely day. Take care, y'all. Bless up. I'll talk to y'all later.